All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. How you doing? Hope you're well. I do. I really do. Hope you're safe, secure, happy and healthy. I do appreciate you. I want to let you know that I appreciate you tuning in, logging in, liking, subscribing, of course, sharing it with everybody. Also, I'm now fully available on YouTube. What? Yeah, you can listen to every single episode on YouTube. So if your relatives don't have any of these downloading apps, I am now available on YouTube and now also Spotify. Spotify made big moves this week, guys. They put Joe Rogan over there for $100 million. Right? And they also put Mick Thomas on Spotify for not exactly $100 million, but Mick Thomas on Spotify. So that's something we can all enjoy. Right? So yeah, I'm on there now on YouTube. So if you know anybody who doesn't subscribe to the podcast or that kind of stuff, you can go check him out on YouTube. Just look up Mick Thomas. Every single episode of Cheaper Than Therapy is up there. So that's where I am right now. Excited about the move. Excited about it. And what I want to say to all my Americans, all my American friends, family and foes, fans, is a very happy Memorial Day to you. As that what it is now today as this is released. Happy Memorial Day. Respect if you're a service member. If you're a service member, thank you for your service, right? Thank you so much. It's a great holiday, you know, so thanks to all the people in the service. I was going to say in the service industry, like, yeah, for making vol-au-vents. But yeah, thank you for all, and thank you for all you fat fucks out there who take advantage of Memorial Day sales. That was something to me that always never made sense. That never made sense. Car dealerships would do it. Furniture places, especially furniture and car dealer were the main ones. Maybe Best Buy or maybe those big electronic stores. Come in this Memorial Day weekend. We have some sales. Shouldn't the Memorial Day sales be for fucking actual veterans? Shouldn't those be? Don't you think they deserve it? Like, if they walk in, you know what I mean? And they go, how much is that couch over there? And they go, like, it's $900. You go, yeah, but I'm a veteran. Well, then it's only $600. It's only $600 to you. Thanks for your service. Off you go, right? How much is that Honda Civic over there? Well, let me ask a question. Do you want a hybrid or do you want a regular one? We'll do hybrid. $22,000. Brand new. Oh, okay. I'm a veteran. Well, it's Memorial Day. Guess what? You get it for $16,000. Off you go. Thanks for your service. But what do we do now? We just have these fat fucks waddle in. I've seen them at a Costco or something like that. They fucking walk in. How much is that Lazy Boy chair? Well, it is Memorial Day sales. Yeah, well, I should get it then for fucking cheaper. You should get the Memorial Day weekend sales if you are a veteran and you served for your country. Then you get the discounts. If not, fuck off. Is that what they're fighting for? Is that what they're fighting for? Right? Can you imagine that in nowadays, right? It's the desert. Johnny, get down! Oh my God, we're just taking so much fire. I want to give up, man. I just can't deal with this anymore. Come on, get up. What's wrong with you? Don't you know that there's somebody who needs a discount on a Lazy Boy? He's counting on us. Get up. Fuck off. Goes all the way back. Vietnam. Where's Charlie? Oh God, there's Charlie all around us. We're going to die. Flashbacks, PTSD. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. But you know what? It's worth it. Because you can now get a discount off a Honda Civic. Oh, say, can you see? Fuck off. Memorial Day sales, Veteran Day sales, they should go to veterans. That's it. Not just use the fucking holiday and go, there you go. If you're a fat fuck, get what you like. Off you go. Get what you like. No problemo. It's, that's my take on it. It is a great, it's been kind of like weird week for me. I'm out and about enjoying it. Today I went out with my kids. Went out to Target. Yeah, man. Went to Target. That's how Mick Thomas is living high on the hog. He goes to Target. Why are Target people, by the way, essential workers? This is my thing. I'm going to get into this a little bit. Right? Started COVID-19. Mick Thomas. That's a lot of bullshit. Then the shit hit the fan. Mick Thomas is all in. Time goes on. I don't know how much involved in this thing I am, but how people are handling it. But I go to Target today, right? So but I'm trying to think why. First of all, here's what happened. I walk up to a guy. I need a notepad because I started back at school today. Really? Yeah, I was started school today. I'll talk about that another day. Get the old education, take advantage of the time off. And so I go in and to Target and I go to the guy like, where's all your stationery, your notepads and pens and that kind of stuff. And he was like over it and he turned to me and he was wearing a mask. But he had his mask up on his forehead. Like, I guess it was like, just breathing in this thing is annoying. Let me put it up on. But according to his employer, he's wearing his mask. Like, you're fucking doing it wrong, you fucking idiot. Your mask covers your nose and your mouth. And he's got it up on his forehead. That's like wearing a condom on your nose. Right? Where are you going? I got a fucking hot date with this chick. Oh, yeah, man. Do you practice safe sex? Always practice safe sex, me. You don't know where these dirty bitches have been, right? You don't know where I've been. You walk out, there you go, and you fucking have a condom in your nose. I might as well put it on my big toe, right? I'm not saying there's a size comparison with my big toe and my nose. It's bigger than my toe. But anyway, but these fucking, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing? Someone needs to, and I said it to him. I said it to my daughter. My daughter hates comedy. I go, mate, your mask. He goes, yeah, I'm wearing a mask. I go, yeah, but you understand you're not supposed to you're supposed to cover your mouth and your nose with it. You understand that, right? I mean, don't fucking wear the mask. I personally don't give a shit. But if you're going to wear it. Right? It's like driving and putting or on a motorcycle and putting the crash helmet on your knees. Yeah, I like to wear the helmet on my knee. In case I fall off and hurt me knee. For fuck's sake. Put the fucking mask on properly or don't put it on at all. And that goes back to my next point. Why are you considered essential workers? Why the guy packing underwear at Target, why is he essential? But the guy who owns a restaurant, who can practice social distancing, why is he made shut down and not open his door? Because here's what happened this week, right? My friend Christian Vasquez, who's going to be on the show coming up, and he can tell you the story. But I posted it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the Mick Thomas avenues. And my friend Christian Vasquez runs a boxing gym called Strong Island. Shout out to Strong Island out there in Shirley, Long Island. And so he followed the law when it all came in, no more classes. So he said, you know what? You got it, government. You got it, government. And shut it all down, right? Shut the whole thing down. Followed the law. But he said, you know what? He had this great point on there. He said there's two types of people, right? There's doctors. There's two doctors, right? Nutritionists and a doctor. You go to the nutritionist to prevent you from getting sick, but you go to the doctor when you are sick. He's a very smart man when it comes to health. So he had this thing up. So he puts his fucking, he said, you know what, I want to keep the health going of my, not necessarily, you don't even have to be a customer or a gym member here, but I'm going to put up a live video. I'm going to work out together, even if you're not a member of the gym. Follow me. He puts up either shadow boxing, push-ups, burpees, all stuff you can do without having boxing equipment. All of a sudden, he posts a video of the fire marshal. The fire marshal walks in, gives him a cease and desist, saying that if you keep doing what you're doing, the cops are going to come and fine you and fucking shut you down. Like, it's disgusting. He's in there by himself, right? So now what happens is Christian doesn't take it lying down, right? He goes, fuck that. No, everyone shared it. I love that. Everyone got behind him. I love that. Everyone supported him. Love that, right? So what happened is he put all that down. He put it all out there. And then there's a local politician there, Dan, I can't remember his name. Sorry, I forgot his name, but I can look it up. And if you look it up, it's on my Facebook. I shared the response the next day. Dan something, his name is from out that way. out towards the Shirley area, and he put this post up. He said, I got it. He's a local politician. He said, I woke up this morning to hundreds of emails and messages about Christian Vasquez's Strong Island. And basically what he said was that he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't doing anything wrong. And he called the fire marshal and said, you rip that shit up, take it off. And in future, when you're going around to people, make sure you're following the rules that we're actually laying down. So there's a bunch of fucking people out there that are just throwing their weight around. Just throwing their weight around. And I will say on power trips. On fucking power trips. Some guy probably drove by a boxing gym and realized, like, yeah, boxing is too hard. I'm not going to do it. So either will anybody else. Throwing their fucking jealousy weight around. Case in point, wait till Mick Thomas gives you his example. Right? So we all know I'm a renegade, right? I'm a bad boy. Right? Mick Thomas doesn't obey the law. Right? So I go running around this field, which I talk about a lot, right next door to my house. It's a quarter of a mile long. I mean, in circumference. Big word, right? Big words on the Mick Thomas show, on the Cheaper Than Therapy show. Sorry. So I go and I run, right, and a security guard shows up. The woman calls the security guard, this woman whose house backs up onto the field, who came up to me and said, oh, how do you get in there? I go, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but I want to go in and do it myself. No, you don't. Look at you. And she goes, yeah, but so I knew enough what she was doing. So she sees me run by every day. And she calls the security guard. Security guard shows up and I leave. Security guard leaves. I go back and we play. Very Tom and Jerry, right? Very, very Whitey, Coyote and Roadrunner every week. Meep, meep, brrr, right? It's very, very like this Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, Wabbit season, duck season, right? That was Donald Duck. There's a lot of that shit going on. And we play this game when we go back and forth, right? Now, it is closed off by a 9-foot fence. I didn't get my measuring tape out, but judging, by estimating, it's probably 9 foot. I think it's actually more now that I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from here. And so I go over one day and I go for another run and they put chains and padlocks on it. They chained and padlocked the fucking gates closed, so I can't go in. Now, few things wrong with that, right? Number one, you're arseholes. You're arseholes for doing it. I wasn't in there. I didn't have a bunch of people. I wasn't teaching classes. I wasn't running. I wasn't like, if Jesus went for a jog, right? If Jesus went for a jog, all these people would be running after him. You remember Rocky? When Rocky was running and all the locals came out and they would run with him and they would jog along with him in their jeans and leather jackets. Right? Yeah, we're going to run with Rocky. It was never that. It was just me. Just me running around, setting my timer for an hour, bragging, right? And I would just jog by myself, by me onesie, running around, minding my own fucking business, right? So that's what I have a problem with, really. And number two, the Patchogue Medford School District, who would have to have had a meeting. They would have had to have sat around a table and approved in the budget 3 new padlocks and chains, right? So someone would have sat there with a gavel, with a fucking gavel. Next order on the agenda, that guy who runs around the field. What's going on? I just can't seem to catch him. I can't seem to catch that pesky wabbit. Really? Yeah. Here's what I propose. What do you mean? I propose that we get locks and chains. Yeah, but a padlock is at least $6 and you want to get 2. Oh, I know a padlock guy. Yeah, but still the budget doesn't cover it. All right, what about we need chain? And if you get the padlocks, you got to get chains as well. Yeah, but it's worth it, right? Because if we don't fork out this 70 or just fucking $36 between locks and chains, what's it going to cost us in the long run? Because surely the speed this guy's running around, like Sonic the Hedgehog, I once saw him tearing up the grass with the speed he's running, that's going to cost us more in lawn repairs in the long run. So I think we should definitely put 3 chains and padlocks on the fucking gates so he can't go in and violently jog. Well, when you put it like that, all agree? Aye. Done. Like, that meeting would have had to have taken place. They would have had to have fucking done that, had that meeting, said those words just to fucking keep me out of it. Now, what they don't understand is like this is across. There's one school, but then I can like drive my car, which takes. I timed it. If I don't hit the light, the red light, if I catch the light and it's green, I get there in 1 minute and 38 seconds. The other school, which is also Patchogue Medford District, Pat Med, and it's an open field, no chain around it, nothing, and I can just go on there. Even though it's the same thing, I probably still have to deal with the same security guard, but like. My saying is you're wasted your money because I can go over there now, and I am going to go over there now. But what I did the other night is I went for a run around an ecology centre not too far from me, which has a jogging path wide open, hundreds of people walking with some have masks, some without, keeping their distance. Everyone, hundreds of people walking around. I did 4 miles there, I think, 4.5, bragging, and then I just got back in my car and I said, you know what? At night time, when it gets dark, which it did. I went and I hopped the fence. I went in and I did the weights part of it, right? Push-ups, pull-ups, all that stuff. And I fucking did it. I did it. No problem. So I really got disgusted, man. I got fucking disgusted. I'd never been so upset with just organizations, the government. And Patchogue Medford District literally have got blood out of me. Literally have got blood from me. My daughter, Dad, can you come to the school and give blood? Oh, sweetheart, I don't want to. Please, the teacher's saying we have to get people and nobody wants to go. Like, please. I go, sweetheart, all right, I'll go give blood. And then she gets some sort of prize for getting some of the donate blood. I go to the fucking school. I literally give them my blood. And now what happens? For months, that was a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I still get fucking calls. Still get calls from people looking for my fucking blood. It's not even rare blood. It's not even the rarest of rare bloods. It's regular, dirty, shitty Irish Wexford blood. That's it. No extra flavour. No extra healing power. It's normal mud blood. Isn't that from Harry Potter? Normal fucking just gooey red blood. That's it. That's all it is. So I don't know why it's so special. So I get the calls. Hey, Mr. Thomas, I go, listen, can you take me off the list? Well, we just kind of have you in here like, all right, take me off the list. No problem, Mr. Thomas. We won't bother you again. Fucking 3 days later, driving along, phone rings. Oh shit, it's a local number. Hope everything's okay with the kids. Hello, can I help you? Mr. Thomas, we make your blood. I go, look, let me tell you something. I just got a tattoo. Last week, which I didn't. I was lying to them because I think in the state of New York, if you give blood, or if you have a tattoo, you can't give blood for at least 6 months after, right? You can't do that. A year later, actually. You can't give blood a year later. Because, thank you, Mr. Thomas. We'll put that on the record. We'll talk to you next year. Good luck to you. Hung up the phone. Driving along again. Coming out of the city. Fucking phone rings. Local number. Oh, no. Maybe something's wrong with my kids again. I answer the phone. Hello, Mr. Thomas, we'd like to get blood. Motherfuckers. You know what? So I go to the girl, right? I go, look it. Let me tell you something. I had a questionable weekend with a lot of questionable people, right? There was needles involved. Not enough to go around, so we shared needles. A lot of promiscuous stuff went on with no protection. So I said to him, so I really would advise you, I mean, I can give you the blood, but I really think at this stage it's fucking garbage. At this stage, you're better off just using something from a slushy machine at 7-Eleven. That's how dirty my blood is. It's fucking, it's disgusting. I wouldn't go near it. I wouldn't go near it. And they went, okay, we'll update your records. Fucking 2 days later, the phone rings again. I go, motherfuckers, they just leave voicemails now. They won't leave. Like, if I owed them money, they wouldn't call as much. If I borrowed fucking 10 grand from this blood company, I don't know who it is, I don't even know if it's the Red Cross. If I borrowed 10 grand off them and never paid them back, right? They wouldn't call as much. Like, if you got that 10 grand, no. They go, oh, you pay it back when you have it. Oh, you. All right, I will. Fuck off. So this whole school I've literally given my blood to. My time. You will never get a fucking penny off me. Never, ever, ever get a penny off me again. And I'm going to write a letter to the superintendent. I'll let you know how that goes, right? I'll let you know. I'll read out my letter to them and I'll read out their response to the superintendent. Because I also don't want to make shit for my kids, right? I don't want when they go back to school, whenever that happens, I don't want the shit to come back and get to them. You know what I mean? I don't want that. But my point is, the point I'm trying to make is like just like authority figures lately have really got out of hand. We're at a time where the authorities are supposed to be on the people's side, right? They're trying to be healthy. They're trying to take care of themselves. You're attacking the wrong people. You're letting people who are in jail, who are sex offenders, you're letting them out of jail, right? Which again, if you feel they've done their time, they've done their time. But you're letting people out of jail so you can put people in jail who are just, you know, they're not following your guidelines of wearing masks and they're trying to feed their family with their business. It's gone on long enough now. I feel you should just help the people. What you're doing is come election time, I would never vote for I would never vote for politicians. I think if you follow a politician, you're a fool. When I see people online, I got attacked this on for a joke. It was just a joke. I never picked a side, but the amount of people that just attacked me was fucking hilarious. It was hilarious to me. I think if you get on here on any social media and you argue, not debate, a debate is a different thing, but if you argue for or against a politician, then you're a fool. A politician doesn't give a fuck about you, and this whole pandemic has shown that. They don't give a fuck about you. Voting for your favourite politician or arguing over your favourite politician is what I used to do with my friend when we used to argue over professional wrestling when we thought it was real. Right? When we thought professional wrestling was real. Like, how the hell can the Ultimate Warrior take a chair shot like that? Because he's the Ultimate Warrior, and if he gets to the rope and shakes the ropes, then he'll get his powers, and that's how he'll beat Hulk Hogan. You better not let him get to the rope. That's the argument. Yeah, but then if Hulk Hogan gets up off the ground and shakes his finger and does the thing, and then you're dead because he'll do the leg drop and the body slam, and then you're in trouble. You better make sure he doesn't do that. That's the equivalent of people fighting over politicians. You're fucking fools. You're fools to do it. Again, debates are one thing. Politicians do not give a shit about your individuality. You, listening to this show, what's going into your ears right now. The person who owns those ears, no politician gives a shit about you. They're in it for themselves. There's a career move involved. What's the answer to politicians? I don't know, by the way. I'm not sitting here. But I'm not talking about politics. You can't say, here's another foreigner telling us what it's about. This is not just for American politics. This is Irish politics. This is European politics. This is politics as a whole. They never give a shit about the person. They don't. So knock it off, guys. Start caring about the people who show you loyalty. Care about the people in your life that can affect your life. Care about the people in your life who you care about. The people that have been loyal to you and the people you can help. They're the ones that deserve your attention. They're the ones that deserve your time. Okay? That's what you need to do. Fuck these politicians. They're all fake. If this pandemic has taught me anything from my experiences, from what my friends have witnessed, right? It's not a blanket statement. Is that anybody who's supposed to help us, anybody who's supposed to be on our side, are not helping us. One or two people do something wrong, here's a ticket. A bunch of people who are doing something wrong, they don't want to get involved. Right? You're bullies, you decide, you get to pick and choose when not to enforce the law. You do not help people. You have not been helping people. Some people want to just get out of their house. Some people have nothing. They have nothing. You have made liquor stores an essential business, but yet you have cancelled all Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Right? You do not care for the people. The time for caring for your people and showing the people that you have their backs was now. From all sides of government, all fucking politicians, all people in charge, superintendents, the whole way up. You have your chance to help your people and you chose not to do it. Now, I'm sure there's some exceptions to the rules out there. I'm sure there's some amazing stories of great people who have helped, like that guy Dan who had to step up and help my friend Christian Vasquez, right? I'm sure there's plenty of those guys out there. Guys, I don't mean to be ranting and raving and that. I'm very sorry. But having said that, I'll leave it at that, right? I didn't mean to get into that kind of shit, but I'm going to go. Again, thanks for liking, sharing. Please, any questions, comments and concerns, please send them to my Instagram, Mick Thomas Comedy, and I will answer them. I will respond, as I always do. A very happy Memorial Day to you all, guys. I hope you're safe with your families. I hope you get to enjoy this weekend. And just be good. And as always, wash your hands, you dirty fuckers. All right, lads. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.